Good morning, children. Today I'll be doing your literature lesson 1, The Magic Aeroplane. Now, this is like you have the comic, how you read the comic. This lesson is like a comic, it's a wonderful story. Let's see, the pictures are good. Now, one day, mommy takes Neha to toy shop. Now, like you go with your mother for buying toys. So, Neha also, this is Neha, she takes her mother for to the toy shop. She wants to buy some toys. Now see how you have to speak when you're reading, how you're going to read as though you're speaking. Look at that, mummy. Do you like that aeroplane, Neha? So mother was asking. She said, look at that, mummy, she says. So she's excited seeing all the toys in the shop. So she's saying, look at that, mummy. So mummy is saying, do you like that aeroplane, Neha? She's asking, do you like it? क्या aeroplane पसंद है? Mummy buys the aeroplane. Now, yes, Neha said, must be, Neha said yes. So she buys the aeroplane. Mother buys the aeroplane for her. Now, Neha puts the plane on the table. Suddenly, the plane starts becoming bigger. Now, she doesn't know. She has put the plane on the table. She's put it on the table. And then you see, suddenly, the plane is becoming larger. It's becoming bigger. So, bigger and bigger. And she's getting surprised. Hey, what's happening? She's asking. She's telling to herself, she's speaking to herself. Hey, what's happening? Now, a loud voice comes from the aeroplane. Okay, now when she says, hey, what's happening? A loud voice comes out from there. I am a magic aeroplane. Come hop on. I will take you for a ride. Now the aeroplane becomes so bigger, it becomes large, and then it tells, I am a magic aeroplane. You come and hop on. Hop on means sit on me. Get inside. I will just take you for a ride. So actually, in the aeroplane, you sit inside, but it is not that big. I think it's a toy aeroplane. So she's sitting on top of it, okay, and she's flying on because it says, hop on me. Hop on me means sit on me, okay. They fly high up into the sky. The land they land in the jungle. So they fly high up in the sky. They go high up in the sky. The aeroplane goes high up on it, and then it comes down and lands on in the jungle. Okay, it's so green and cool. Now Neha has not seen a jungle any day, so she says it's so green. Green means all over there are trees, so the scenery is looking very green for her. So she says, see, it is so green and so cool. Cool means the breeze is so good, it's nice. It's ठंडा ठंडा हवा चल रहा है. We are in the forest. Then the aeroplane says, you are on the forest, तुम जंगल में हो. It is so hot. They fly to the desert. It is hot and dry. We are in the desert. Now she takes her in the forest. Then again she sits on the in the airplane. I think she sits on it. They have not told about it, but now she again comes to the desert. He takes her to the forest. She says it's very cool and it's very green around. Now when she comes to the desert, she says it is very hot. Now the plane takes her to the desert and she says it's very hot. They fly to the desert and it is hot and dry. Okay, they come to the desert. We are in the desert. The plane is saying we are in the desert. Now we'll go to the next page. Now just see here what happens. They fly to the mountain. There is a lot of ice and snow. So first they went to the forest and it was very cool and greenery there. And then they went to the desert. It was hot and it was dry all over. Okay. Now they fly to the mountains. They have come to the mountains. Pahad pe aaye hain wo log. And it's lots of ice and snow and the mountain is full of snow. We are in the mountain. This is snow. The plane, aeroplane is explaining it to her. Wherever the plane takes her, it is explaining and telling her that we are in the mountain. Just this is the snow. Brr, it's so cold. What is this? It is soft and powdering. Okay, first Neha asks this, not that. First the Neha asks, Brr, it's so cold. she's feeling, when you feel cold, you do know, you do this, so your teeth and all shake. So the thing is, you twitter your teeth, and then here she says it's so cold. What is this? She has not seen a snow any day, so because she doesn't live in a very cold place, so she saw the snow here and down, and then she says, what is this? It is soft and powdery, it looks like a powder, and it is very soft, and it is white. They have not written white there, but the snow is white. So we are in the mountains. This is a snow, he says, because we are in the mountain. This is a snowy mountain. So we are here. That's a snow. They fly to the sea. Now, after the mountain, they come to the sea. So, children, where did she go first? She went to the forest. Then she went to the desert, and then she came to the icy mountains. Then she comes to the sea. Yes, what big waves! I'm getting wet. Come, Neha, it's time to go home. Now the aeroplane says, you have seen everything. Now, Neha, let's go home. She's saying, what big waves! I'm getting wet. The waves are so big, it comes so high that she gets the water sprinkles on her, and she says, I'm getting wet. Then the plane says, now it's time to go home. They fly back home. The aeroplane lands in Neha's room. Now the aeroplane brings her back to her room. Okay. Wow, what fun that was. So Neha is very happy because that's a fun. And again the aeroplane becomes small, and then she puts it on the table, on the table, I think. Okay. So first, where does Neha go? Now let's revise it once. Neha, she goes to the shop. Her mother buys an aeroplane, and then she puts the aeroplane on the table, and then suddenly she sees the aeroplane is becoming bigger and bigger. So the aeroplane tells her, hop on me and I'll take you out for a ride. Then she hops and she flies high into the sky, and then she lands in the jungle where it is cool and greenery. And then she comes to the desert. It is very hot and dry there. Then she comes to the snowy mountain where she sees the snow, powdery snow, and she asks what it is because she has not seen the snow. Then after the mountain, they come to the sea, and when she's near the sea, she likes the sea, and the waves, they come up so high that she gets wet. And then the plane says, let's go home, and brings her home and drops her there. So Neha had a good fun visiting all the places. Okay, children, hope you all understood the lesson very well and enjoyed it. Thank you. Let's come back to the exercise.